So this is turning this time. I'm sorry.
Okay. So my name is Michelle West, and I am the owner of BitterSweet Kitchen in Media, Delaware County. And we opened our restaurant in 2015. We celebrated our 6th anniversary during this quarantine pandemic year. My husband and I met 23 years ago, working together in a restaurant on the main line. And we both worked in fine dining for a lot of years. He was a pastry chef, and I have waitressed and bartended in a lot of places in Philadelphia. And we wanted to create a place of our own here in the town where we live. We're raising 3 boys here, and we only wanted to open a place in Media. And we wanted to provide comfort food, familiar food, but that you can tell a pastry chef made it. So everything's made from scratch. We do our baking here every morning, and also we try to make it have sort of a fine dining feel in some ways. We have a lot of our experiences in fine dining, so even though we're an affordable place, we like to try to have the feeling of really attentive service, really hospitable service, and lots of really unexpected delicious surprises in the food. So we wanted to open a restaurant that reflected the values that we hold as a family. So fair trade has been really important to us. We use fair trade coffee, fair trade chocolate and cocoa and vanilla in our baking. And we also we try to pay really well, and because of that, I think we've retained staff for many years. We have a lot of people who have been with us for 6 years since we opened, and that's a real point of pride for me and Jeremy. And so we envisioned having a place that was a gathering place, a hub for the community, and we support the arts, we support theater. We've had live theater in the restaurant and other performances. We also support, there's some nonprofit organizations that we've worked hard to support. We've had fundraisers and events and meetings at the restaurant. We had art therapy for activists in the restaurant. We've done fundraisers for Making a Change group in Chester. We really, a lot of our efforts, fundraising efforts, have gone towards the Making a Change group because we really believe in the work they're doing in Chester City. Chester is our near neighbors, and we care a lot about economic justice for people in Chester. We recognize as business owners in Delaware County that the economy has grown here and flourished here in large part because of labor that comes from Chester, and we don't think that we've invested in the past appropriately back into that community, so we're trying to help to support work to change that. We also support the Domestic Abuse Project, a nonprofit here in Media that supports families escaping domestic violence, and we also support La Puerta Abierta, a nonprofit that provides free trauma-informed therapy for children who have immigrated from other parts of the world, who have experienced difficulties both in their transition to living in the United States, their experience as immigrants. It's a really awesome organization that we've been able to support in the past, and that's all part of our sort of vision and mission for the restaurant. And it's been super awesome and satisfying to see that in this really difficult year as a business, how many people have supported us, and it's been really heartwarming and uplifting to have people, from the very first day that we closed, people were coming and buying gift cards, and people have tipped our staff outrageously at times and generously, and continued to support us when we could only offer takeout, sat outside when it was 30 degrees, when we weren't open for inside dining. We just opened today for the first time for inside dining because we committed to our staff to stay closed for inside until everyone had the opportunity to be fully vaccinated, and we've reached that milestone, so we're really excited to be opening again for inside dining. And I feel like that's a pretty good